So it's the middle of the day right now. I just got done working and I need to do something with my life. My sister gave me this shirt, so that's fun. And basically, I'm gonna just go on a bike ride real quick. Okay, so I'm back from my bike ride, sweaty and disgusting, but I need to do one more thing before I talk to you guys. So, yeah, I'll be right back. And finally, I am back in my clothing. I just went on a swim. So that was really random and like took a long time to make that tiny little intro. Anyway, okay, so I have some thoughts that I want to share with you guys. I just want to preface my thoughts with this thought. So have you ever been watching YouTube videos and your brain is like swimming in thoughts and ideas and creative things that you want to do, and then you think about it with like logic added in and you're like, I couldn't do any of that. So then you get super like and you don't want to do anything, and then your thoughts are still like swimming, and so you just sit there silently for like who knows how long just thinking about it until your thoughts slow down and you feel normal again. And that sounds like a high to me, and that's really weird. It sounds like, yeah, something that I wouldn't understand, but that is how I felt after watching YouTube videos for like 30 minutes or even more, like an hour. Yeah, my brain was like swimming, and then I was like super uninspired to do anything, and then I went and did something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna explain that in a little bit, but apparently my thoughts are still swimming. Hey guys, Editing Sally here. I just wanted to let you know that this next part of the video is like a game that you guys can play with me if you want to, but it's kind of weird and random, so I'm gonna put the time right here where you guys can go to if you want to completely skip this part of the video. And if you do it, comment what you think, because I was in a very weird frame of mind at this point in the video, and I totally randomly thought of this, and so I just did it. Anyway, so yeah. Okay, I have an idea. So, I don't know if you guys have ever played that game where you have to, there's like a group of people and one person that is gonna like go out of the room and change like one thing about them and then come back in and everyone has to guess what it is. So, I'm gonna do that with you guys. So, yes. So, something changed. I don't know if you guys can tell, but yes. So that's that one. Ponder a while. Okay. Okay, another thing changed. This one's either gonna be super obvious or super like the exact same and you can't tell. So I don't know, but there's that one, and I'm gonna do one more. Okay, this one's really hard, and if you get this one, I'm so impressed. Thank you for playing. Okay guys, you finished that portion of the video. I am not sure what you guys thought of that, but I hope that you enjoyed it if you watched it. And now on to the actual video. Okay guys, so I want to get down to the meat of this video a little bit more. So I tried to preface this talk earlier, and I think it got really confusing. But basically, I just feel like the less productive I am in a day, the less I feel like I can ever be, and the less like good I feel about myself, I guess. And so today I was productive in the morning, then I came home and I watched YouTube videos for like 45 minutes. And as I watched them, I was like, I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that. And I can't. And I don't know where to start, even if I was going to try to do something like that today. And so I was just left there to click on the next video or just sit there and be kind of like, I'm so bored. So what I decided to do was take a bike ride because I was getting really in my head, and I don't know if this is just a me thing or what, but like my thoughts become so loud that I almost can't like think straight because my thoughts are like talking over my desire to think about something else or just be like quiet in my head. They just like talk and talk. And it gets really annoying, and sometimes it's like my brain is repeating phrases over and over again, and I don't know why. And so that was happening. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a bike ride and try to get some like quiet. I was just thinking about that, and then this evening I was reading a book called Crazy Love by Francis Chan, and he's talking about how we can live radically for Jesus, or we can not and just live for ourselves. And the like change factor in it is our love for God. And if we love God, then we'll give to God, which is our like time, money, like everything will surrender. And as I think about it, I can be tempted to get anxious because I don't know what I can give at this point in my life. And I want to give my time, I want to give my energy to like this YouTube channel and to telling people about Jesus, and even to be more evangelistic outside of my home and to go out and talk to people. So I was just thinking about that and how I need time with the Lord, that peace and quiet with Jesus, to be able to go out and be what people need. And the more that I fill my life with chaos and noise and just stuff, the less I'm going to be open for what God wants to do. I guess I've just been thinking about that, and a couple days ago, I would like play guitar each evening, and one day I was tempted to just like watch YouTube and do completely unproductive stuff. And I was like, no, I need to go right now and play guitar and worship and spend time with Jesus. And so I did. But then like the last couple of days, I haven't been doing anything. I've just kind of been like, that sounds so boring, I don't want to do it. But it's so refreshing. It actually is. I believe that the devil wants to lie to me, because it is so refreshing to go and play my guitar and spend time with the Lord. I just want to share it to encourage you guys to take time to do the things that aren't necessarily top priority in like the fun category, but the things that you want to value in life, that you would prioritize them now. Because if you want to value, like, I don't know, if you want one of your values to be that you're a people person and that you're there for the people that you know and like relational, like super relational with people, then you have to sow into relationships now. You can't be a hermit and then expect to have all these relationships to sow into, because you haven't been sowing at all. So don't assume that you're going to get to the place where you want to be without doing something to get there. And whether that looks like growing closer to God, or I don't know what the other priorities could be, but like that's a big one. Like if you're gonna grow close to the Lord, you can't assume that overnight you're gonna have this amazing relationship with God and be desiring what He desires when you're still following your own fleshly desires. So I don't know. I guess I would just encourage you guys to think about that and to really prioritize the things in your life that you want to matter, even if they don't seem to matter right now. And I think that a lot of times people come up with these like big to-do lists of things that are almost impossible to do like every day, and then they just end up disappointing themselves because they couldn't accomplish what they like really wanted to, because they made this list that is like so long of all of these things that are kind of hard to accomplish every day, and then they can't do it. I would suggest that you choose something that is worthwhile and that is uplifting and positive for you, and something that you're going to enjoy enough to continue to do it. So one example would be like with God time. If you're going to be super legalistic and force yourself to read 7 chapters of the Bible every day, then you might lose heart after like a week. But if you open the Bible and say, I'm giving 30 minutes today to the Lord, I'm going to sit here and let Him speak to me, then it's something you look forward to, because it's not the same thing over and over and over again that just gets mundane, but it's waiting on God, the creator of the universe, to speak to you. And that is amazing. So I don't know what you can apply that in, but I would just encourage you to find something to do that and to really ponder your values in life and your priorities and how you're gonna prioritize this summer and the future. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. Comment on this, what you thought and what you want to see next, and subscribe to my channel so that you will be here to see it. Thanks, guys. Hope you have a great day wherever you're at. Hey guys, one more thing. So I put a PDF down in the description below for you guys to click on and print off. And this is a PDF that can help you to determine your values and what you're valuing in life, in your time, your money, your relationships, your spiritual values, all of those things. I wrote them out and gave you some tips for how to determine that and take steps toward your goals. So that is down in the description below if you would like to print that off. It's free. And yeah, I just want to encourage you guys and help you guys to continue to push forward in this life and grow.